go with the, I don't know, let's say the Caro-Kann. We're going to kind of try some different openings today for fun. So we'll go with the Caro-Kann. Alright, d5. Okay, he goes with the advanced variation with e5. Let's go bishop f5 to activate the bishop. I think we'll go with e6. Next, we're going to play c5 probably pretty soon. Looks like a French defense right now, except the benefit is that my bishop's on the outside. There's two different ways you can set up here. I'm trying to decide which way I want to go. I can go knight c6 immediately, or I can transfer the other knight to c6. What should I do? What should I do? I think we're going to go knight d7. This is probably not what you're expecting to see, but I think we're going to go with the knight, this other knight going to c6 pretty soon. Alright, knight c6. Alright, so he takes the pawn. The question is, I can now grab the e5 pawn if I really want to. That's also, actually this pawn is going to be pretty weak for a while, so let's go with bishop takes. I'll grab this pawn next move. We're going to retreat the bishop to e7. The only way to guard it is bishop f4. Or not. Okay, I guess we, I like free pawns. I say, why not take them? I don't think there's any funny business going on here. g4, next move. Not anything to worry too much about. I think we're fine. If he plays g4, I'll play bishop e4. Okay, or he can offer a trade. That's fine too. There's different ways I can go about this. I think I like knight f6 here. If he doubles my pawns, no problem. He doubles them, gives me more control of the center. The e-file's open now. My knight is going to go to e4 and have a nice square. The pawn structure's not a gigantic deal at this point. Knight e4 and bishop f6 most likely is the idea. Let's go rook e8, see what he does. We're threatening to move this bishop with an attack on his. So now we could play bishop takes b4. He takes back, we take the bishop, he takes on he takes on f5. It's possible. It's possible. We could just knight e4. Yeah, look at all those weak squares. Yep. e4 is nice for us. I think I'm just gonna play g6 just to keep that. I could also play d4. d4 take. d4 bishop f2 knight e4. Let's go with that. I think we're gonna go d4 here. See what he decides to do. If he takes me, I'm gonna fork the king and the rook. So he should not take this knight. Oh, that's a mistake, unfortunately. So we're taking here. We're checking the king and hitting the rook in the corner too. I just want to make sure my queen doesn't get trapped here. I think it's fine because we can counterattack this knight on c3. So this knight's pinned. We're going to pick this up next move. If he plays rook f3 to guard the knight, then this knight on e1 is not defended. So he's down a piece. He's going to be down 2 pieces. I'm sorry. He's down a rook. He's going to be down a rook and a piece here. Yeah, he's just down a rook and a piece. Not a good look here. Too tactical? Yeah, too tactical for him to handle. All right, let's analyze this one. The games are feeling pretty easy so far today compared to some of the earlier games in the challenge. Aside from the one that I lost on time. Anyway, so the opening here is pretty standard. The reason I decide to play this knight to d7 instead of putting it on c6 is because if I go c6 here, the question is, what is this knight doing? It can go here, but it's really not doing a whole lot there. It can go here, but it's not doing a whole lot. I figure this knight can go to... This knight's got pretty much 2 options for squares. This knight's really only got the c6 square to look forward to. So I play knight d7 first, get the other one to c6. Get the other one to c6. he should not take on c5. He should just continue developing, because I can't really win this pawn yet. But when he takes on c5, that makes this pawn very weak. If he had he should have at least tried bishop f4 here to guard it, but I think I was going to kind of do a fun way of playing, maybe g5, g4, and then take the pawn. This way, maybe? That's what I was probably going to go for. This actually looks kind of fun. h5, h4 is a threat. But he went back to e1, and I just picked up the pawn for free. And it's kind of... At the end of the day, he has a bad bishop. I have a good bishop. I have a nice square on e4 to go to. I played d4 in order to kind of open up the center a little bit more. He should have just moved his queen. Here I would have played knight e4, though, attacking again. He moves again. Knight e6, or maybe bishop f6. White's in some trouble here, mainly because of his bad development. Notice how this isn't developed, this isn't developed, this isn't developed. I have everything developed except for one rook that's going to hop in pretty soon. So it's definitely about development, weak squares, like somebody mentioned earlier, all about those things, and he had some problems with all of that. All right, so we're up to 1395. Let's go with another one here.